Hello everybody and welcome to my kitchen. My name is Lexi and this is my kitchen, which is not quite kosher. I would go as far as to say it's not kosher at all at the moment, which is a little bit disappointing. Today I'm going to be making a recipe that is created by Clarissa Lenher. I hope I said that right, I'm really sorry. She's a nutritionist in London, and she's made a recipe for vegan and paleo Twix bars. Like I say, I'm going to attempt to make them today. Hopefully they'll be scrummy and yummy for our tummies. So for the Twix base, we've got 125 grams. Well, in the recipe, in Clarissa's recipe, it says almond flour. I'm using almond powder. I feel like they're pretty much the same, but we'll just have to wait and see at the end how bad this comes out for us to know, essentially. 2 tablespoons of melted coconut oil. I always struggle when I'm measuring coconut oil.
Because, so it's solid, that's 1 solid tablespoon, but does it mean like melt some and then take a measurement of the melted coconut oil? Because surely it's going to be different when it's liquid as to when it's solid.
Struggle is real. 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. I haven't got maple syrup, but I'm using Skinny Syrup's maple syrup. 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, and I assume that it all just goes into the same bowl. So again, by changing the ingredients, I'm not quite sure how it's going to come out. Tablespoon. You sure it's 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract? That seems like a mighty lot of extract. It might be. It's a teaspoon. It's a teaspoon. I'm glad I questioned myself. Is this a teaspoon? That's half a teaspoon, so 2 of them then. Coconut oil in 2. It doesn't look particularly nice. It smells really, really good though. I don't know if I can tilt this for you to see. Kind of looks like couscous, to be honest. Okay, mixing it. I mean, you would have thought after all this time of making things, cooking, could be called that sometimes, that I would have an appropriate, what's it called? Equipment stash. But I don't. So I think I'm going to just try and make it work in this cylindrical thing, aka baking tin. And now we just got to smush this down. It's not going to be enough. Just be really thin. Okay, I think it's doable. Nowhere near. Not touching the sides. I have faith. Come on. It's just going to be a really thin layer. It's looking okay, you know. It's uneven. I've just got the base out of the oven. It smells banging, like super sweet. I'm now going to make the peanut bit for the middle of the Twix bar. So it says to use almond butter, but I don't have almond butter. I've got Meridian's crunchy butter. I'm sure it'll be fine. So peanut butter, some more melted coconut oil, 80 grams of maple syrup, Skinny Syrup, maple syrup, Skinny Foods, skinny syrupy, mapley syrup. Seems like quite a lot, not gonna lie. 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. I'm not gonna use vanilla extract. I'm gonna use Skinny Foods 0 calorie salted caramel sauce because I love it, mate. It says about adding salt as well because it's like salted caramel. I'm not a massive fan, and that's salted caramel sauce, so we're just gonna use that. I don't know if you can see, you can't see, just like a gloopy, peanutty, coconutty mess. Come on. I am to spread this over this and freeze it for 30 minutes. Doesn't look attractive. I'm just hoping now it's gonna freeze up the sides of this baking tin because I obviously haven't lined it like I was told to in the recipe instructions. Oh my god. Okie pokey. I've got the base out of the freezer and it has actually frozen. Touch. And now I am melting some dark chocolate to spread over the top. I'm gonna pop a bit of Alpra Soya Light into the chocolate whilst I'm melting it. This isn't in the recipe, and hopefully it will still spread out evenly and work as the topping as it should. So I think I put the chocolate in the microwave for too long because it's gone from like melting point to cooking, basically burnt. It's kind of, where it's warm, it's picking up the cold peanut butter and mixing it in. I'm so cat-handed as well. Why can't I do anything? Like, I don't know how to do things in a normal manner. The chocolate, as you can imagine, is solidifying as I'm trying to spread it out, and thus not spreading. Get the last scrapings of this out. This solid chocolate that is stuck to the bottom of the bowl. That'll do. Got to go into the fridge for 20 minutes. Let us pray for this. It has been 20 minutes and this is, the chocolate's kind of set. It's not proper hard, but I'm going to take it out anyway. Come on, come on. Maybe I should leave it in there for longer. Okay, it's off, it's off. Ah. Ta-da! Feeling quite smug with myself. I mean, it's obviously not like the Twix bars that the recipe intended it to be, but it's something, which is better than nothing. So I'm going to cut it up and see how it tastes. Just transfer it to this plate, or just leave it on the bottom of the baking caking tray and thing and just cut it. The bottom bit sort of slices like it's crunchy, which is good. Chocolate's melting because it's now room temperature, not so good. It's basically like a cake. Damn girl, she look fine. Yum. I'm so excited to try this. Okay, getting very much like that coconutty, almondy, peanutty, chocolatey vibe that is intended. The base is really soggy, so there's not that crunch that you would expect from an actual real Twix. I only had the Twix in like probably about 5 years, so I don't actually remember what they taste like. The middle bit isn't like a caramel, just like peanut butter. The chocolate on top isn't hard. It kind of tastes like all the individual ingredients that I've put in, but just in one. But you know what? I tried it, I made it, it's done. I put the link to the actual recipe in so you can have a look and maybe try it out yourself. If you do, please tag me because I want to see what it actually looks like when someone makes it good. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed and take care. See you soon, guys.